the Athletics and the Los Angeles Angels. All right, the stage is set for what should be a really good game one as this series gets underway. Introductions wrapping up down on the field, and first pitch just minutes away. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton on the call. Game one is always critical in a postseason series, Singy.
Yeah, and this is when you love having home field advantage, Boog. If you capture game one, you're full of confidence that you've got a chance to ride that momentum for the rest of the series.
And on the visiting side, starting pitching is always the big key in a game like this to kick off a series.
Yeah, you need a strong performance on the mound. That's the #1 way to cancel out the home field edge we just mentioned.
You can feel the energy in this building. They are fired up for game one. Back with that after this. Just about set to go. And on the hill, number 23. What do you have on him, Chris?
Well, this guy featuring that straight four-seam fastball, but off of it throws the cutter. And really, he's most effective when he's using that cutter off the four-seam fastball just to miss the barrel of the bat. Not always going to see the swings and misses, but if you can somehow get weaker contact, you have a chance to collect some outs. Now, it's going to look the same until the very last second, so hitters are going to have to make a decision and hope that sometimes they're able to guess right.
That one fouled off. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two. And down on strikes. And there's one away.
That cutter right there had just enough movement on it to get the swing and miss. It wasn't a great location by any means. That's typically a spot that hitters can handle. So I'd say he fooled him with just enough of that late action.
And here is Jacob Wilson. And a foul ball. And that one fouled off. Strike three, and that's two in a row.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top two guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the #3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
That one lifted to left. Makes the grab on the run. And that'll do it. Middle of the first. No score after a half inning. First and second. 2 outs. And now the designated hitter for the Angels. Ripped into right field, base hit, headed for the plate. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 3. Zach Neto now at the plate. Swing and a ball popped in the air. And it drops in. Coming home. Here's the throw to the plate, but it's offline. And they lead by 4.
Well, he didn't get much of that one, but it's going to look like a line drive in the box score tomorrow. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat, just kind of muscled it out there. And, you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating.
That's a base hit as a run scores.
Well done. Drives in the run. There are a lot of nicknames people have attached to hits like that. Looper, flare, duck snort, lawn dart, etc. But whatever you want to call it, it's a knock. And those are the ones that will make you smile as a hitter just about every time.
Game one of the division series. And here's the catcher, Shea Langoliers. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. Chop to third. The throw to first. One up, one down. In the postseason, you see just how important every last play can be. You never know what's going to make the difference in the end. J.J. Bleday now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Strike two.
Well, like you said, Boog, every play is so pivotal at this point of the year. As a player, you've got to be locked in. Can't make a mistake that could cost your team the season.
On the inside corner for called strike three. Off to a strong start, Singy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
2 down, bases empty. Here's the veteran outfielder, Michael Conforto. Fought off foul.
Off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through his first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
That one 95 to finish him off. A's go quickly and quietly there. It's 5-0. Still only 1 out here in the inning. That one ripped. And that ball is gone. He'll touch them all. It's 10-0.
Wasn't fooled on the first pitch at all. He squared it up right away. Out of the bullpen, a tough one, and you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset. You know, these Athletics definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These batters are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
No, that's not the best two-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
Next offering is in for a strike.
0-2.
And a swing and a miss. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
Well, that at-bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there. At least to foul something off, extend that at-bat.
And that is out of play. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2. 2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. It's an immaculate inning.
Well, he's saying, who needs the defense? An immaculate inning. 3 strikeouts, 9 pitches. We just witnessed something really special.
Now batting, number 23.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And that's going to bang against the wall. Around first, digging for two. Pulls in with a double. Third hit for him today. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Man on second, 2 down. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Conforto. And the inning is over. 3 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors and a runner left. Geloff leading things off and takes a strike.
These fans have to feel good right about now. This series not going to be easy, but they have the lead at home in game 1. That brings the anxiety down a few notches.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Well, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
Jacob Wilson digs in now. Struck out swinging his first time. Sing, you talked about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. And first offering is fouled off. Fastball for a strike.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
Moncada pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. Next to hit, Brent Rooker. He's 0 for 1. Singing, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Rooker recently taking home player of the month honors. In the air, right side of the infield. Makes the catch, inning over. So 12 up, 12 down to begin the ball game. Angels are out in front, 13-0. Game 1 of the division series. At the plate, Shea Langoliers. Swings and misses. And that's strike 1.
You know, these A's just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point. And as we get deeper, it's not going to get any easier. These at-bats are going to feel more and more desperate with every out the rest of the way.
Foul ball, still 0-2. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. That's his 9th strikeout so far.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. You know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Swing and a ground ball. Rengifo. And the first 2 set down to the top of the 5th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Conforto swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the 2nd time today. Swing and a miss as he was out front. The A's still looking for their first hit in this one. Down on strikes, looking for the 2nd straight plate appearance. And 1-2-3 go the A's. Still looking up. Now it's the DH for the Angels.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
Lifted to left center, way back there, and that is gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add to their lead. It's 16-0. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here.
Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. And first offering is fouled off.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here. Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs. He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Brown, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike one. Base is empty, one away here in game 1 of the ALDS. There's a strike. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And he's up to 12 strikeouts on the day.
Well, when you commit to throwing an inside fastball to your glove side across the strike zone, especially with 2 strikes, if you're going to miss, you want to miss off the plate in. You do not want to leave it out over the heart of the plate. So that was excellent execution on that pitch. Really tied him up, and he couldn't get a piece at all.
To the right side. Handles, throws to first. The A's go quietly. New inning getting started. Now it's the second baseman, Zach Geloff. That one finds the zone. 0-1.
Well, Boog, it's so important to have a well-rested bullpen in the postseason, so it really helps getting starts like this. They're in position to win game 1, and now we can expect the bullpen to be sharp for game 2.
Strike 3, struck him out for the 3rd time today.
Well, tough night at the dish, punching out for the 3rd time right there. He just hasn't looked very comfortable with the plate. A little unsure of his timing right now, not picking up the spin and location of these pitches. We'll have some adjustments to make.
Wilson, now the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Swing and a miss.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Chris, 3rd time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
Rooker stands in now and watches strike 1. Next offering is foul back. 2 down, nobody on. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Moncada makes the grab, and that's the inning. And the A's are gone. Ready to begin the 8th. And now here's the A's catcher, Shea Langoliers. And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-1. And a strike in there. See ya! Strikes him out for the 2nd time today.
Wow, short work to send him packing to start the inning, and no messing around either. All 3 pitches were in the strike zone, attack mode all the way, and that's pretty impressive given the pop he was dealing with at the plate.
Bleday in the box now. No balls and a strike. Tap foul at the plate. Got him swinging. for Conforto will climb in. Both 2 in this one. And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Swings through that.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just going to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
And add another K. That's number 17. What a game. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Now it's the DH, number 23.
Oh, yeah, Berg. He's on the brink of one of your favorite milestones. He's completed 3 legs of the cycle.
I love me some cycle. Well struck right field. And that one hops the wall. Makes the turn and heads for second. Around second, he wants the cycle. The relay throw. And he's got no chance. He's out. Giorcello steps in. And all eyes on the mound as he begins the 9th inning, working on a perfect game.
Boog, I'll tell you right now, every player defensively on their toes like never before. They want to make sure they have the opportunity to put this pitcher in the history books. They're going to make the play.
Make it 18 strikeouts on the day. So here's Brown at the plate. He's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. There's the swing and a miss. Oh, no. That one's in there. And the count is 0-2. The Athletics with a lot of ground to make up here in the late stages of Game 1. Swinging. The A's down to their final out. Next up for the A's, Tyler Soderstrom. And this is it. 1 out away from perfection. Gets under and pops it up. He's got it. It's a perfect game.
Just unbelievable. I was nervous up here in the booth. I can only imagine what his teammates and even he felt out there on the mound closing this thing out. Everyone will remember this perfect game, and it'll be notched in Cooperstown forever.
So singing as the numbers show. John Shambi. And now the designated hitter for the Angels. Well struck, deep right field, way back, and out of here! That should put a jolt into this home crowd. The Angels on the board first. It's 3-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off.
Cut off, throw to second, and they tagged him out. And we're back, set for the last half of the seventh. And now the DH, number 23. That one is absolutely belted. And that ball is out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and we are tied. It's 4-4. Chris, he's homered in